And this is Sebastian. It's Wednesday, Hump Wednesday, and today we're going to talk about investing in properties. And the term we're going to be using today is equity. There's different ways of gaining equity on a property. Let's talk about the first way, which is buying the property right. And a lot of people use that phrase to mean that they bought the property below market. So if a property is worth $1 million on the open market and you're able to get that property somehow, some way for 800,000, as soon as you buy the property, you just gain 200,000 in potential equity. Why is it potential equity? Because you haven't sold the property. So until you sell the property or you refinance the property to pull that money out, then it's going to be actual equity. For now, let's call it potential equity. The second way you can gain equity is by appreciation. So let's use the same property and you buy the property for 800,000, and over time the property is going to appreciate in value or go up in value. Usually we see appreciation go up by 5 to 7%. In the last couple of years, we have seen property values go up by 15, 18, 20, 25% in any given city, but you cannot bank on that, and I wouldn't bet my life on it. Average, we're gonna see anywhere between 4 to 8% appreciation. The third way is gonna be by paying down the mortgage. So you buy the property for 800,000, and over time you're making your payments, and a portion of that payment goes towards principal. So that's gonna buy down the mortgage. So you bought the property for 800,000, and over time you're gonna chip away at it so that in 5 years maybe you owe 700,000, so you have 100,000 in equity. The last way I want to mention is forced equity. And usually we see that when people buy fixer-uppers, they renovate the property, so they force value onto the property, or they add square footage to the property to make it bigger, and that adds a lot of value. Maybe they add a second level to the house or an ADU, and that tends to add a lot of value. So a lot of people, a lot of investors are going to look at the zoning for each particular property, and if the zoning allows for you to utilize that property in a better way and gain equity, that's what they're going to do.